Hi guys, it's Fabio here. Welcome back to another video. Today's practice is dedicated to all of you who have very little time in your hands but still want to get some physical activity and a good stretch. In this 15 minutes yoga class, we'll be stretching the entire body so you can follow along and enjoy it. We'll begin this practice standing at the front of our mat with our feet together, standing nice and tall. Feel your foundation through your feet. Then take a deep breath in and open your arms wide. As you exhale, bring the right arm on top of the left and pull it across the body, pulling it with your left arm. Wiggle your fingers, feel alive, relax your shoulders. Then take a deep breath in, open your arms wide again, and exhale, we're bringing the other arm on top, the left arm. So pull it across your chest, relax your shoulders down. And again, release. Inhale, open your arms wide. Then exhale, bring both hands on your low back. Push your hips forward, arch your back, look up. Take a deep inhalation. As you exhale next, release and fold forward with your legs straight. At the end of your exhalation, bend your knees a lot, rest your belly on your thighs, relax your head completely and give it a nice shake. You want to feel long in your back, long in your legs. Slowly bend your knees a lot, roll your spine all the way up to standing. Now here, inhale and open your arms once again. Then exhale, interlace them behind your back. Pull the arms away from your body, open your chest. Then exhale and fold forward, pulling the arms away from your back. This is a bit more intense than the previous stretch, so you can always go back to the previous one if this is too much for you today. Focus on your breath, deep inhalations and exhalations. Then release your hands, bring them on the floor. Take 2 big steps back with your feet so that you're in plank pose. Hold it here for a full breath in and a full breath out. Release your knees down. Now we're in tabletop position. You can adjust your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're gonna go for a few rounds of cat and cow pose. Inhaling to arch the back and exhaling to round the spine, looking down towards the belly. And again, full inhalation to arch the back, noticing where the back feels a bit tight. Exhale and round your spine, looking down. Keep your shoulders active. Inhale and arch. Then exhale and round your back. And for the very last time, maybe making it bigger, inhale to arch your back. And exhale to round your spine for a full exhalation. Come back to your tabletop position and then walk your hands forward. Release the head down towards the mat in puppy pose, really opening the shoulders. You want to feel your elbows extended, a good stretch in the shoulders, and the heart melting towards the floor. Take a couple of breaths here. Allow the body to relax and open. And let's take a final breath in and one last deep breath out, maybe going a tiny bit deeper. At the end of your exhalation, you can release the pose, coming back to your tabletop. Then tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the floor into plank pose. One full breath in, one full breath out. And again, a full breath in and a full breath out, this time to lower all the way down on the mat. Relax your belly on the floor, point your toes. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor for baby Cobra. Your back muscles are active, then exhale and release down. Once again, we'll be lifting on the next inhalation, this time hovering the hands off the floor to test the strength of our back. Then exhale again, release down. Inhale, reach the arms behind you, lift up. Hold it here for a full breath in and exhale down. This time we'll be interlacing the fingers behind the back. Pull the arms away from the back and lift the feet off the floor in locust pose. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Release everything down on the floor. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and press up into plank pose. Try to be nice and strong here. At the end of your exhalation, you'll shift back into downward facing dog. Here you want to feel a long back. The arms are active, the hands are pushing the floor away. Relax your head and focus on deep inhalations and exhalations. Then bend the right knee a lot, stretch the left leg. Take a full breath in, exhale and switch. We'll be bending the left knee and stretching the right leg. A full breath in and out. Come back to your neutral downward facing dog for a full breath in. Lift your right leg up with your hips squared, then exhale and take a giant step in between your hands or towards that direction. Release the back knee on the floor. Inhale and lift your arms up. We're in a low lunge pose for a nice stretch of the hip flexor. Keep reaching up with your fingertips, feeling nice and active. Then exhale, release the hands on the mat. Lift the back knee off the floor and stretch the front leg for a nice hamstring stretch this time. Try to keep the belly and your chest connected to your front thigh and relax your head. Now bend the front knee one more time. Release the back knee on the floor. And we're gonna shift the weight back to sit on the back heel, stretching the front leg completely. Sit nice and tall for one inhalation, then exhale, flex the front foot and fold forward. One more time, try to keep the belly and your chest connected to your front thigh. Relax the head. And keep that good activation of the front foot. Inhale, look forward. And again, shift your weight forward into low lunge pose. This time we'll be walking the front foot towards the outside of the mat. And we're here in lizard pose, allowing the knee to open. Eventually we'll be pressing it with the right hand and we'll be bringing the body away from the thigh. Breathe and try to release the muscles around your hips. This will be our final inhalation. Then exhale fully and release the pose. Both hands are coming on the floor and we're stepping back one more time into tabletop position. When you get there, tuck your toes under and lift your knees off the mat for plank pose. Hold it here, nice and strong in your core, then exhale and lower down. Push forward from your toes, then arch your back, inhaling for upward facing dog, lifting also the hips off the floor. Deep breath in and exhale, shifting the weight back into downward facing dog. Feel your body getting a nice stretch. Your back is long, your breath is full. And now let's bend the left knee, shifting the weight into the right leg that is fully extended at this point. Take a full breath in, exhale, and switch. So we'll be bending the right knee, extending the left leg. One more time, take a full breath in, then exhale and come back to your neutral downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg all the way up, as high as you can, then exhale, take a giant step forward in between your hands. When you get there, release the back knee on the floor and inhale, let's come up in low lunge pose, reaching the arms towards the ceiling or the sky above. Feel nice and active all the way to your fingertips. One full breath, then exhale, release your hands on the floor. Lift the back knee off the mat and stretch both legs fully, trying to keep that good connection between your belly and chest and your front thigh. Relax the head completely. One full breath. And exhale, bend the front knee one more time. Release the back knee on the floor and shift the weight all the way back to sit on your right heel. The left leg is fully extended, foot is flexed. Exhale and fold forward. We are again looking for a long back and a good connection between your belly and the front thigh. Breathe and relax your neck. Now look forward and let's shift the weight again towards the front foot into low lunge pose. Now we'll walk the foot towards the outside of the mat. With a slight external rotation of the front foot, we're trying to press the knee away from our body with the left hand. Stay here, you should feel a good stretch on the outside of your hip. Try to release as much as you can. Take one full breath in. And now exhale and come out of the pose. Both hands are on the floor. You can step back into tabletop position. Then tuck your toes under and lift up into plank. Hold it for one breath in. Then exhale and release all the way down to the floor. Push forward from your toes, arch your back, and come up in upward facing dog. Nice engagement of your back, your legs, and your arms. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Melt your heels towards the ground. This is our last down dog of today. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. One final deep breath in. Exhale fully. And finally release the pose, coming down on your knees. You can sit back on your heels and grow nice and tall in this seated position, resting your hands on your thighs for a moment. Take a moment to reconnect to your energy, reconnect to your breath. And when you're ready, sit on one side and extend your legs forward. We're again looking for the nice flexion of your feet, nice engagement of the pose. Inhale and grow tall, Dandasana. Then exhale, fold forward in Paschimottanasana, maybe reaching for your feet. Instead of just rounding the spine, you want to try to find length. So breathe and look for the connection between belly and your thighs, even bending your knees if needed. Fully exhale, then inhale and release the pose. From exactly where you are, you can now bring the sole of your feet together with the heels pretty close to your pubic bone, knees apart. Then fold forward when you're ready. With your elbows, you can eventually gently press the knees down. So breathe, relax your back, feel the opening of your hips. Take another full exhalation and inhale to release the pose. You can now cross your legs in Sukhasana, our easy pose. Grow tall. Take a full breath in, filling the lungs and the chest, and exhale completely. Now inhale and reach your arms up. Join the palms together in prayer position and bring the energy down at your heart. Slowing down this practice. Exhale. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up and join your palms. Then bring that energy down to your heart through the middle line of your body. Release the pose. This is going to be your last deep breath in, lifting up. Then exhale and bring the hands down at your heart in prayer position for a quick moment to feel gratitude for our life. You can stay here for as long as you'd like. I want to thank you so much for taking time to practice with me today. And if you like this practice, you can check out my online yoga courses. I'll link everything down below. I hope to see you again very soon on the mat for another practice together. Namaste.